All right, this is my 2018 Tacoma off-road stock. It's pretty much brand new. I've only got 1,000 miles on it. Haven't done anything to it really. Took some mud flaps off. Threw these window visors in, cheap, but they look good. They're pretty clean, easy to install. I haven't had any issues with them like everybody complained about online as far as windows not rolling up, anything like that. They work good. Gonna do some easy stuff today. Not really a how-to video, just kind of showing you what I did. Maybe you can get some ideas from it, kind of figure out how you want to do things. But a lot of guys are removing these. I'm gonna keep them. I'm just gonna do some Plasti Dip. Got a lot of stuff I want to do. Gonna get rid of this grill, terrible. Might do some retrofitting. Like I said, get rid of the chrome. I don't know, I'm torn on this guy. I don't know if I want to get rid of it or not. A lot of people are. I don't know, let me know what you guys think, I guess. But we're gonna Plasti Dip these for now. Eventually gonna change bumpers, but for now we're just gonna make it look a little bit better. Gonna get rid of this entirely. But yeah, let's get with it. All right, first we're gonna get these caps off, but it should be pretty simple. There's just a few clips under here, 3 clips, 2 up on the inside here. You can see them pretty easily. There's a metal one inside here that a lot of people have had an issue with. Either no problem getting it off, can't get it back on though. We're gonna see if we can get that all squared away, and yeah, go from there. All right, I'm kind of just filming this as I go, little snips here and there, keep it short and sweet. But I don't know if you can really see this, but that little clip right there, that's basically all. You got a few of those across the bumper here. Kind of just pull out at a 45 here in the corner. I undid this tab too. I'm sure, you know, there's a lot of videos out here show all this stuff, but like I said, I'm just kind of showing you what I did, not necessarily a how-to. But undid this guy, 45 out on this. Took those tabs out on the bottom. They're just these little tabs, nothing crazy. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to do the metal clip, or if I'm just gonna pull it off like most of these guys. But we're gonna see if we can get it back on. That'll be the trick. This is the left bumper cap, just kind of showing you guys what's up here. So idea of what you're pulling on here. You got these 3 spots that after you take the 6 clips out, so it'll be the 6 clips, there's the 1 metal clip. Yeah, so you got these 2 that are on the cap, roughly in that location, so you can kind of see, you know, some points that it's going to hold on to. And then that metal cap goes right here, and it's right here in the bumper, so you can kind of see where it's at in reference, you know, to this top corner or whatever, because some of the stuff I watched, nobody really pointed that out too detailed. So yeah, so that's basically the points you're trying to pull on when you're taking this guy off. There's that, getting that metal clip off is impossible without just tugging on it, at least from what I could see. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna clean these up, do a little Plasti Dip, throw them back on, see if it looks better. All right, so I got both those off, got them sprayed, cleaned up. But while we're waiting on those to go ahead and dry just for a little bit before I work on getting them back in here, we're gonna get rid of this guy right here. You're gonna use a heat gun. If you don't have a heat gun, you can use blow dryer. If you don't have blow dryer or a heat gun, park it in the sun. It doesn't really take much to, you know, get it off there. And yeah, so. All right, we knocked that out. Just using the heat gun. If you do it right, you should be able to get most of the stuff off with very little cleanup. You don't gotta do it long, it doesn't take long. And all your badges should be about like this. Rule of thumb, if it's burning you, it's burning the paint. So don't get it, you know, too carried away with the situation. But as you can see, most of the stuff came off with the badge. There's a little bit of stuff here that I had to go ahead and kind of peel off, but left almost no residue behind, or adhesive, I should say. Yeah, I ran it for maybe 30 seconds, if that. There's a little bit of stuff to clean up here, nothing too crazy. I mean, I don't know, can't really tell, the truck's a little dirty, but yeah, so that's the only badge I'm removing. Now let's get these caps knocked out. All right, so we got this one back on, all clips installed, including the metal clip. It's pretty easy to do, actually. So this is the guy you put on. Remember, it was up here in this corner. I can show you on this other one because I haven't taken and put it back together yet. But it goes right here. So this is the hole it goes in, and this is kind of a tight spot to get to. But what I figured out is if you pop it on here, don't put any of the clips in yet, and really you don't even need to pop these two tabs in here. Kind of allows it to flex, but unless you got the noodle fingers, it's going to be hard to get back there and do anything. So what I did was, by leaving it all unclipped, no tabs popped in or anything like that, basically set it on here, put this guy in, and this is all plastic. Here in the hitch area is metal, but this is all plastic out here. So this right here, I mean, it's got a considerable amount of bend to it, and you can see without tearing anything up, I mean, be reasonable with it, but you can bend it pretty good. So what I did on this side was I ended up bending that out, putting that up on there, and just enough to where I could get the tab to go in here. And then by bending it, I was able to just stick my fingers up in there, squeeze it together with my hand, and as I squeezed it, get that clip on there. So if you don't care about the clip, I don't think you really need it too much, but I don't know. I mean, maybe keep things from rattling around, or I'm not really sure, but whatever. I got it back on there. That's how I did it. You can do the same, even if you got big hands. And if you got those little tiny fingers, might not need to do that. This is the metal clip that goes on that back side, that little ear that goes through the bumper support. So I just put it on a piece of tape instead of, you know, trying to reach back there with your fingers. I mean, it doesn't have any room. So I just put on a piece of tape, and like I said, you can see right here with it unclipped, you know, I mean, you can pull a considerable amount, and it allows the bumper to move around a little bit. So once you clip it all in, it becomes a lot more rigid, at least on mine. But so yeah, so I just put on a piece of tape so I can stick this back there, and then, you know, when I'm not holding the camera, I can stick that back there. I can reach around this side, you know, with my left hand I'm pulling on this, my right hand I stick it on this side right here, and there's tons of room once I pull it out. And with the tape there, I can easily just leave it taped to my finger or on the bumper and line it up on that clip, push it on, pull the tape out, no problem. So that's how I did it. All right, so after you get that all snapped together, that clip in there, you can pull the tape off of it, no problem. Snap the step back on, put your snaps back under, and then for these ones, same thing. It's kind of a tight fit, unless you got the noodle fingers, but what I did was I just wedged this on a flathead so I can reach up in there, one finger, push it in, and it's done. If you can't get the finger in there, use the flathead to go ahead and snap her in. All right, so this is just the prep work on these side badges. It's a bit dramatic, yeah, really dramatic, but whatever, it is quick and easy. I just clean these up with some dish soap, remove any wax or anything like that. And then, yeah, just tape it off. You don't have to get as elaborate as I did. All right, here's what it looks like after it's been sprayed. It's pretty easy to get the stuff out. They make little plastic tools for it. I use toothpicks. Sprayed, cleaned, looks a lot better. I think it goes with the color pretty good. And yeah.